Somebody commented on my video about my purple bottles, so I thought I'd do an information video on these. I was planning on doing one anyway, but really turning your bottles purple isn't that hard. It's basically the only thing you have to really know is how to date a bottle. Otherwise it's going to be a little bit complicated, so I'll do a run through as best I can. But basically, obviously, the sun's rays turn these this color. This isn't made like this. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put them on a windowsill, not outside, especially in the winter. You put them outside, the heat will crack them, or the cold. You don't want that to happen. You got to leave them indoors. Put them on a windowsill where the light shines through a lot, especially if you actually see the rays come through. Then that's where you'll know. But most bottles, the easiest way to tell if a bottle turned purple is if you can see the bottom there. You see how it looks almost like it's got sand crystals in it? That's one really easy way to tell it'll turn purple. You know, this one's turning out really beautifully. You can see it's blown too. Most blown bottles from the 1890s, early 1900s will turn purple. Now, some mason jars will turn purple like this one. But you gotta make sure if they're the clamp type like this, you know, bottles will turn purple date between 1890 and 1916. So you should probably look for bottles like that. As far as canning jars, the ones with the clamp, this would have taken a clamp. Those didn't come out till 1910, and they were invented by Atlas Easy Seal. So you wouldn't. So that's a very short time period where canning jars would turn purple. It all depends. You just gotta put it in the windowsill just for an experiment, see if it will. And they'll usually start turning purple almost immediately. And when I say immediately, it's usually within a couple days they'll start purpling. It doesn't take very long. And if they don't purple, you know, give them about maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And if they don't start turning purple at all, then they most likely won't. Like some of them I just do as an experiment to see if they will. You know, they're like right on the edge of the time period. But that bottle right there, I know it's got a hole in it, but it's so purple in real life. Like it's beautiful. But anyway, guys, I'll show you what a bottle will look like clear before you can. This is a bottle. Sorry, guys, if there was any inconvenience, the camera cut me off. Usually any bottle with an applied flat lip will probably turn purple if the seam is right there. You can see this one probably would turn purple because it has the bubbles on the bottom. So I'm going to put this one on the sill and see if it will. You know. Here's a fun fact, guys. This is some knowledge that only the experienced bottle collectors would know, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. Clear bottles are actually not made clear, and that's something only an expert would know. Clear bottles are actually made aqua, and then they are turned clear by using using iron-free. What the heck is it called? Iron-free quartz crystals. And but that method was expensive. You know, so that's why in that time period I just explained, that's why glass used to use manganese in the glass, and it was imported from Russia. And it was a lot cheaper to use, so that's why those bottles turned purple. Now, after 1916, bottles were no longer using magnesia. It was blocked, I guess, for whatever reason, and no one really knows. And they started using selenium, I think it's called, or selenium. I don't know. It's some word on the lines of that. I can't remember. I'll have to check the book. But yeah. So basically, just you want them to turn purple, just check them. And usually they will within a couple of days. This one I didn't think was turning purple, and it's starting to, so that's good. And some because some glass makers use less magnesia than others, so it might take the bottle a little bit longer than others to turn, depending on how much was mixed into the glass mixture. You know, it all depends on the bottle and the manufacturer, and like this is really interesting. This is a Behr aspirin screw cap from about 1916, and this is turning deep purple, which is surprising. Actually, no, that might be from the 1890s. Actually, it's got a ground lip. Oh no, that's got a horizontal mold and a ground lip. That's from the 1890s. I always thought that was from the 1920s. That must be a real old one. But yeah. So one more thing I wanted to mention. I can't remember what the heck it is. One sec. Last thing I wanted to mention to you guys. This is about as dark as an amethyst bottle will turn. And it's probably not going to look that dark on my camera because it's horrible in here. But you see a bottle that's almost midnight black or you know, midnight purple or whatever, it's fake. People bake them in the microwave and they fake them, and it's just horrible. I don't know why people do that. They ruin perfectly good bottles by doing that. You know, and I can tell immediately if a bottle's fake or if it's real or not, because usually you can tell too. Because also another tip is when the sun turns them naturally, they'll become a little bit more smooth from being shined on all those years, and you can tell it's just a natural feel to it. It's different. But anyway, one more thing. If anybody in the New Hampshire area is interested in some bottles, these are some bottles I'm trying to sell. I'm asking $30 for the whole lot, if anybody's interested. If you're interested, email me at chdigger01@gmail.com, and I'll give you my information and stuff. That's pretty much it, guys. If you have any, as usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. I'm never afraid to answer any questions. You know, I'm not like a bunch of the other channels that always ignore comments and don't tell you anything. And I'm more than happy to give you guys information. I love teaching people, because I see the comments on other people's all the time. The other channels, they just never answer questions, and they happen to be the most knowledgeable people out there, and they don't answer the questions. And I don't understand why. Why do you gotta hide so much information? I don't understand it. But anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 300 subs before my first dig, so maybe we can do that goal. And one big important thing, my friend Ryan, Glass Digger, I'll try to put the link in the description. He's trying to get to 100 subs by his first dig as well, and I promised him I would try to help him. So anybody, please go subscribe to him if you wish. I mean, I'm trying to help him, you know. I promised him a couple shout-outs, and I keep forgetting, so this is his big shout-out. Alright guys, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. This is Boston signing off.